Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture on C++ programming language. We are on lecture 37 on C++, and in this lecture we talk about loops on C++. We talk what is a loop in C++ and why we use them, what kind of loops we have in C++. So we all discuss this concept in this lecture. So we are on lecture 37 and we discuss about loops in C++. Loops means a repetition. If we in our program needs repetition task, so we use loops. And loops are repeating a task based on a condition. So we have a condition and we define a condition and we tell how many times should we repeat, this task, or how many times we need to execute a statement. For example, let's for example, someone asks you to write, a program which prints the hello word 10 times. So you write starting the program and you say cout hello world, like you can say, like you write in your program cout hello, then inline, then cout hello, inline, and you continue till 10 times. Because we have the cout statement in C++, so cout object, which prints, anything we gave, like a statement, like a string, like hello. So it's an easy task because actually he asks you to, to print hello 10 times. What if he asks you to write a program which prints the hello, 1,000 times? What if someone asks you to print the hello world or hello word, 1 million times or 100,000 times? So in this case, you just start writing cout hello, cout hello, cout hello, cout hello, cout hello. It's a simple task, just printing the hello keyword. But if it's 100,000 times, so believe me, it takes too much time. We know that. And also we have, a long lines of code, like at least, 100,000 lines of code, because every cout is, every cout statement is one line of code. So if we want to print cout, if you want to print hello 100,000 times, so we need to, write cout hello 100,000 times. And the third or final, we make mistakes as a human. So if we have a long code with 100,000 code, line of code, so we probably, make a mistake. There is a chance, like we make mistakes. So that's, in this case, the loop save as. And in C++, we have, loops. And the loop is used to, to execute, we use loops, in this kind of condition, because we have cout, like we know this is a repetitive task, one cout, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, till 100,000. So in this case, if we have in our program repeated task, so we use loops. And that's loop save our time. So what is the advantage of loop? First, let me write here. It saves our time, because instead of writing, like 1,000 times, cout. Like if you write the program to print, the number from 1 to 1,000. So it's a print, So you start writing code and it takes time. But in a loop, we only write, 3 statements and that's all. So yeah, like if you write cout 1,000 times, it takes your time at least, 1 hour or 2 hour or 3 hour, like. So in this case, we use loop and it takes, mm, like less than, 5 minutes to write this code, like 3 lines of code. So the loop, one of the advantage of using loop is it saves our time. Second, it makes code more shorter. Our code, I can write here, shorter code. So we have, instead of writing 1,000 lines of code, we write 3 lines of code. It's make our code much more shorter. And of course, it's make our program more readable, readable. Yeah. So of course, if we have, least number of lines of code in our program, like 3 lines of code, so program is much readable instead of, 1,000 lines of code. So readability is, and efficiency in our program is much more, appreciated when we write codes. So it save our time. It's, make our code much more shorter and makes the program more readable and efficient. That's we use, loops. So these are the advantage of using loops. In C++, we have 3 kinds of loop. We have 3 kinds of loop. First, we have while loop. We have while loop, then we have do while loop, do while, and then we have for loop. So in C++, we have 3 kinds of loop. So we have while loop, we have do while loop, we have for loop. And in the next lecture, we're gonna start, from while loop, then we go to do while loop, and then on upcoming lectures, we go, and explain the for loops, and we also, write many example using, loops. So this was, today's lecture, and thank you for watching, and see you on the next lecture, which is about, while loop.